Hello, welcome to Gerber's World. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. It's Friday. It's now the Friday night Zohran Mamdani Communist Edition. Yes, you know about Zohran Mamdani, the man who was elected New York City mayor with only barely 8% of the total vote itself total registered voters. The man who was born in Uganda, immigrated to the United States, was a state assemblyman, I believe, and then now is suddenly thrust in as a Democrat Socialist of America comrade to be elected the current New York City mayor. And guess what? We all know that he hates whites. He hates Italians. He hates Jews. He hates Christians. He even hates interracial couples. And I'm married to a Jamaican wife. But you know what? That's not the point here. The point is he embarrassed himself right now, like on Wednesday. Social media eagle eyes pointed out a map of all the immigrant enclaves all over New York City's five boroughs. And in the enclaves here, which I'm going to show you, he conveniently left them out. So let's go right into it. Not only that, many of the people who posted this failed to mention another embarrassment. I'm telling you a fact. Mayor Zohran Mamdani, his administration cannot read a subway map. They're so stupid. There are two obvious and glaring mistakes to this, and I'm going to say it right now because they deserve to be embarrassed. They're an embarrassment to the city itself. Let's get right into it right now. Right here. This is the immigrant enclave map here. All right. Let's go forward here. Let's go for You have Chinatown and Flushing and Manhattan and Sunset Park, Guyana, Koreatown, Little Africa, Little Albania, Little Bangladesh, Little Tibet, Little Caribbean, Little Colombia, Little Dominican Republic, Little Ecuador, Little Egypt, Little Guyana and Queens, and the Bronx, Little Haiti, Little India, Little Manila, Little Mexico and Port Richmond, Little Mexico and Sunset Park, Little Odessa, Russian, Brighton Beach area, Little Palestine, Bay Ridge Avenue, 86th Street, Little Pakistan, New Cook Plaza, my old residence in New York, Little Poland, Greenpoint, Nassau Avenue is on the G, Little Senegal, Little Ukraine, and Little Yemen. Obviously, he has failed to mention the following here. Let's put it this way. Not only has failed to mention Little Italy in the Bronx, is right over about here, and Little Italy in Manhattan, the original Little here. He has also failed to mention the Jewish enclaves of Riverdale, Williamsburg, Crown Heights, and Borough Park. He has also failed, and he's insulted my Irish heritage because I found out for ancestry that I am pure Irish. Almost, I'm mixed Irish and I'm Polish and other things. Not pure, but mixed Irish. He has also insulted the Irish people in Bay Ridge, Dyker Heights area, as well as Little Island and Woodlawn. Yes, that little part up here, and let's say 18 here, little Guyana in the Bronx, but it's a little bit past 18 here. Here, let's say this picture, sorry. And it's right up there, right near Van Cortlandt Park, on the east side of Van Cortlandt Park. And it's along Cortona Avenue, which stretches out to McLean Avenue in Yonkers. So it's a lot of Irish people that call Woodlawn their home in New York City. And not only that, he's also left out Jamaicans. Yes, Jamaicans live in this part of the area too. Now, let's go to this embarrassment on the subway. You know why can you read on the subway map? Look at Chinatown in Manhattan. JMZ. When's the last time the M has stopped at Canal Street? outside of weekend work when the J is not running, the M has never been brown since 2010. I believe 2007 or 2010. That long ago. Now let's go over to this one here. Let's go over to Little Mexico. I believe it's Little Mexico and Sunset Park. They got the DNRW to 25th Street, 36th Street. The W does not normally go to Brooklyn except for 3 trips, inbound and outbound on weekdays. So that is wrong. Also, the D only stops there at 36th Street, not 25th Street. So they really messed up. They really messed up. He's just just an embarrassment. Now, only recently, as today, he has promised to add Little Italy. But there's so many people. There's a multicultural part here. He has left out so many people, mostly Europeans, white Europeans, and Jewish people. He has left them out, and Jamaicans as well. And that he's just a total embarrassment. And his administration can't even read a subway map. They're so retarded anyway. And this is not going to be the last time I'm going to be talking about Zohran, because he is a communist, and we're going to be talking next time about his grocery store plan. How would that affect? I'm going to go into a deep dive about his government-funded, city-owned grocery store next time on Gerbus Road. Until then, thank you and have a great weekend.